What is she up to now? 4 20-point games, went for 23 against Tennessee. They have both earned the right to be in this title game. How neat is this? Nassau, the Bahamas, high-level hoops, here we go.
All we need is a little sunscreen and an umbrella.
Yeah, and right on cue. Marquette clears it, so this is the 5 that Megan Duffy tries to counter with. King is the leading scorer you mentioned, but a variety of players can go off at any point. Chloe Murata, Liza Carlin, all averaging in double figures this year.
I really like the chemistry of the Marquette Golden Eagles.
Swar with the block, and
if there's a brick wall on the floor, it's Chloe Murata. She is so strong and so physical. She's really, I feel like that bully on the floor.
The 6'1", fifth-year senior, the leader, a respected voice for this Marquette team. UCLA 5-0.
Like Jordan King, she graduated in 3 years. You've got engineers, you've got masters on the floor. So really, Megan Duffy can play on the intellect of this team.
It's a high IQ basketball team. This is the freshman in transition. That's Kiki Rice. Couple of freshmen making an immediate impact for UCLA. Murata, that's just a veteran move.
Well, it's what Marquette did against Texas.
Sent from beyond the three-point line. Murata on the attack again. Still free, and Marquette with a new shot clock.
I'm going to tell you, it's going to be who handles the physicality and the toughness best wins this game. Jordan King again. The game. She is a great distributor. She's got to do a little better job of taking care of the ball. One of the areas Corey Close talked about, too, is she wants her to continue to grow on the defensive side of the ball.
This is Rice to the bucket.
Everybody on the floor is about the same size. They can defend every position. They can switch on all screens. So the coverage takes away that perimeter look.
Rice got the defender leaping in the air. 18 points, 6 boards, 6 assists for Rice. What did she say to you after the game yesterday? Hey, we felt confident in executing our game plan.
They also had to knock down outside shots. But the thing that Corey Close was most impressed is that her team gave up good shots to get great shots. She really liked how her team is moving the basketball.
And as you've alluded to, it's going to be a challenge today against this stout defense. Great cut to the basket. Naperville, Illinois made quite an impact. This is Nkumu.
Aggressive defense.
Carlin for 3.
Well, in last week's poll, Tennessee was ranked number 11. Texas was ranked number 3. Both of these two teams that are playing today knocked those two teams off.
Gina Conti just picked up her second foul. That's number 10 in the white for UCLA. This is K-Fez for 3. Claire K-Fez, the redshirt junior from Kansas. That's Conti going to the rack. For her rotation, it feels like, at this point, especially after several days.
So early in the season for Marquette, roles are defined.
Yeah.
Players understand their roles. Stops building that confidence, and then your offense will come.
Rice back to Beswar. Attacks the paint, off glass and in. First basket of the afternoon for Beswar. It's the sophomore from Munich. And Kumu lays it up, earns some free.
Nkumu was able to really get herself downhill. She turned her defense up in that first game of the tournament.
She did. The junior from Iowa City, Iowa.
Creighton, who went to the Elite Eight, Villanova, DePaul, and Seton Hall in there. Look, that's no slouch conference.
No. Carlin wants another three. Yes. 8 early points for Liza Carlin.
Again, defining roles. You know where you need to be on the floor. Carlin spaces out, plays to her strengths with the versatility of her game.
Beswar finds Sontag, yes.
Enjoying the riches of having such a deep roster this season after struggling through injuries last season. I mean, it was just really a tough season to go through. It just seemed like adversity after adversity presented itself, and this year, who is it? Chloe Murata rotating in to take the charge. That's the brick wall you do not want to run into.
That's 3 times today Marquette's drawn a charge.
The defensive rotation, the attention to detail. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah,
strong
twisting.
move.
Really excellent rebounder. Went for 12 and 5 in the win against Gonzaga. Is concluding today. However, the bad boy Mowers.
And with Butler.
UCLA, pardon me, USC won the Pac-12 a year ago. Wisconsin won the Big Ten. Yeah, it's a premier field. Osborne looking to free somebody up, and Rice just active, cuts, and the beneficiary. Marquette by 3. Hayer back into the game. Finds Nia Clark. That's the senior from Indianapolis. Carlin got held that time. 5 different ranked teams. This is what Feast Week I love, basically, right? There's so much quality hoops.
Well, I think
takes us to Thanksgiving.
A lot of coaches take this kind of...
One of the rare errors Sontag has made. The freshman has been really solid this week. Whistle.
Coach on the floor. She never takes a play off. She brings the intensity back. She is like air traffic control, telling everybody where to be. Jordan King has been Charisma Osborne's shadow. Osborne hadn't been able to get any kind of open look.
At her worst nightmare this afternoon. Iwala's offensive board gives UCLA a second chance. Rice hangs and hits. So inside of 2 minutes, first half. Well, and you're right. It almost looked like Nkumu was anticipating Osborne to keep moving.
Down.
Yep, and
yeah.
she hesitated. It's missed all 9 of its threes. Staying close thanks to the free throws.
She was the one guilty of the offense.
Now we got a whole bunch of players with several fouls inside of a minute. Championship game of the battle for Atlantis. Osborne stumbles. Here's Jaquez, rise and fire.
Fair, you know, her brother is on the men's team at UCLA.
Dave's got a little cachet around Westwood these last few years. So now 2 of them on campus. Murata, the veteran move, didn't work early that time. Went for 18 and 8 in that win yesterday against the ranked Vols.
You see the senior, Charisma Osborne, tells her freshman point guard, settle down, we want to take the last shot.
Got about a 2.5 differential between shot and game clock.
Wondering if we'll see UCLA bring some full court pressure.
They forced a turnover though.
I mean, why not create some excitement before you head in the locker room at halftime?
Right, yeah, okay, here's some excitement. It's an unconventional three-point play.
And they bring the heat, bring the full court pressure, tie things up.
This is King, eyes up, checks the clock. 3 seconds, crossover, couple hands in her face. On line, but left it short. All knotted up. We wouldn't expect anything different here from these 2 unbeatens. Particularly Jordan King, where they have stepped up. It almost looks like they're taking this battle personal in a sense.
Well, Osborne and King both under their averages. Now, remember, Charisma Osborne, she averages 16 points a game. Jordan King, she's 14 on the season.
Those numbers, by the way, those first half stats, brought to you by Complete Sports Management. Marquette on this side of the floor in the Navy. That was Chloe Murata. First shot short. Rice always on the move. Very precocious freshman. The highlight of UCLA's #1 rated recruiting class. Here's Emily Bessoir. Marquette has taken 4 of them. Boy, disciplined, fundamentally sound team. They just do a lot of everything very sharply. Great cut to the bucket. Down the 3rd-ranked Longhorns 2 days ago in the quarterfinals to reach this game. Knocked off Gonzaga yesterday. Here it is in the championship game, looking for a signature win, signature foundation maybe for their season. Carlin now with a dozen.
I think Megan Duffy talked to her team in the locker room about we got to pick up the tempo, play a little faster, playing a little too slow. Everybody's set up in the right spots.
Bruins back in front. Kumu breaks the press. Backs out, realized UCLA had cut everything off. The 2 remaining unbeatens in the field. Marquez looking for Sontag, good post defense. They finally get it to her and she converts. Bruins attacking with a 1-point lead. Bessoir. Yeah, right over Murata.
Yeah, you talked about the height advantage that UCLA has. That Marquette's going to have to adjust the vision, what the ball sees, able to come inside.
Dan trying to break down Sontag, keeps her in front of her. This is Kumu, draws the foul. Another great NBA Wednesday doubleheader gets going at 7:30. We got the Celtics hosting Luka Doncic and the Mavs, followed by a clash of Warriors and Clippers. That follows at 10 Eastern. Right here by Rice. Yeah, brilliant defense. That sequence for UCLA. Hawk has read the pass and converts.
You can see who's ready to handle the big moments, who's ready to handle the crucial situations.
UCLA by 5 in the main event championship game of the battle for Atlantis.
Each one of these teams undefeated right now.
Third game in 3 days. Quick turnaround with a noon start today. 3 in the air, 4.
Can she find it today?
Rice got right to the bucket. Could not convert. Air bounce pass. That's a brilliant bounce pass to Murata. In-game adjusted ranked on ranked battle. They're the second team outside of the top 25.
Well, I think if Marquette can pull this off with a win over UCLA, they'll find themselves in the top 25 next week.
Both of these teams have earned the opportunity. A state team that started the year in the top 25 and then knocked off the 11th ranked.
Just a compliment to the quality of talent. Execute the best down the stretch.
Bessoir offline, and it's a loose ball foul on you. That's Sydney King's 7-0 run.
Yeah, Jordan King has been huge. She is that player that's going to be the play maker for Marquette. She's going to make some major decisions down the stretch, but UCLA had to sit out last year, but she brings that composure, maturity.
Osborne, nope. Marquette on a 7-2 run, but without Jordan King on the floor.
Mia Clark knows Megan Duffy's system. Transferred in from Xavier.
Late shot clock offense. Murata improvising. That's the old school up and under.
Terrific.
Sontag. Rice, second effort. Free throw. time this game has been tied. It has been neck and neck, competitive one from the start. Marquette has held a lead for a little longer, but not by much. 5 seconds. And Kumu starts to turn, tries to fling it. That time it was London Jones. It was all over her. And Carolyn, we go to the fourth quarter for a title, knotted up at 44.
That has happened down here. You're seeing great talent. You've got Kiki Rice that in each game has gotten better as the weekend has gone on.
The freshman's play has picked up UCLA. A mid-game rise. They're now the 20th ranked team in the country.
Because she is the mind, the brains of the Golden Eagles to make good things happen down the stretch. She will be the one that makes it. Look at that, right there.
Some hustle. Osborne backing away. She refuses the screen. Into the paint. Here's Sonntag. One to shoot. Conti. Oh, yeah! Offensive foul.
It's 4 on Jordan King.
Osborne way off that time, was bothered defensively. Conti again.
Now Gina Conti for UCLA.
Brown gets it in just in time. New shot clock for Marquette. Backdoor cut, and Kumu got it.
Charisma Osborne.
13 foul on Marquette. Osborne puts it up and puts it in.
I think UCLA draws up every underneath out of bounds play to Charisma Osborne.
The two-time all Pac-12 stud. Past the midway mark, fourth quarter. Murata nails a huge three. All over her. They switch. King. Oh, gave it away. Brown with a great sleight of hand. Osborne to Conti. Hare for three, and the lead way off, plus an offensive foul. Carlin gets whistled. And now with 11 this half. Conti initiating, UCLA by 2. Rice attacks, drives in, left it short. Carlin lost it. Several terrific defensive plays by Cameron Brown in the final minutes of this one. Has UCLA with possession, still ahead by 2. This is Osborne, left open, looking for a cutter. Conti backs it out. 8 to shoot, Beswar comes to set the screen. Osborne back out to the German. The three is off the line. Clark with the rebound, and Marquette has possession. Megan Duffy says call the timeout.
Put her and Jordan King in action.
Marquette scoreless the last 4 minutes. 40 seconds.
Two-man game with these two. I like that slip. Now you've got a mismatch. You've got Kiki Rice down low.
Murata, head fake, floats it up. Brown got her hands on it. Last touch by UCLA. Ball stays here.
Look to tie this thing up. They don't want to score too soon and give possession back to UCLA.
2-point lead for the Bruins. Carlin's got it. And Marquette uses the timeout. Carlin back to King. Murata. Left-hand dribble into Beswar. Floats it up and in.
How is that not a double dribble? I'm kind of agreeing with Corey Close.
Brown back to Conti. Into the hands of Osborne. Oh, lost it. It goes out. It looked like it was deflected. Boy, a break for the Bruins. Osborne gets it back. Lost it. Into the paint. Heaves it up. No. Brown off window. Tip. No! Overtime in the title game. Here we go. And it's still worth reminding you, players like Jordan King, Gina Conti, they're still with 4 fouls. And add Eliza Carlin to that list as well. She has 4 in addition to King. Starts with UCLA on this end. Osborne off the left foot. That time she got it to go. Brown deflects it away. 4-point lead for the Bruins.
Defense wins games. And 14 steals for UCLA. Let's put them up by 4.
Championship game, battle for Atlantis. Tournament like this, 3 games in 3 days could sometimes change the trajectory of your season. If it goes well for you. Less than 3.5 to go. Oh, nice crossover. Hair makes a play.
Hair known for being a 3-point shooter. She takes that one off the bounce.
2-point game. Conti works off the screen. So free throws for Conti. He's had a wonderful to the break. After a critical miss, converts on the second. Hair caught underneath, throws it away. This is Rice. Decides to back it out. Checks the clock.
Kiki Rice, she's got 4 points, 6 rebounds. She's done a lot of handling of the basketball for UCLA.
Osborne the catch. Directing traffic. Lulu shadows her. Back to Rice. Shows off the spin. Converts. Yep, you're right. Here we go, though. How does Marquette respond with Jordan King on the bench with the 5 fouls?
Well, they've got to go with that spread offense. You have screen and slip, read, patience. They don't need to rush.
Hair is fouled and she's going to the free throw line.
But you've got to be disciplined with your screening action. You can't get moved. Can't be moving and get called for an offense. It's going to get open looks. You're going to get yourself right there to the free throw line.
Oh, those are 2 big ones.
Oh, she rushed them.
Overtime in the championship game presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. Inside of 2 minutes. UCLA looking to claim the battle for Atlantis title. Beautiful feed. It's Cameron Brown. Marquette needs a basket.
Yes, but they don't need to rush. They don't need to settle for a 3.
Yep.
Spread and look for opportunities to attack so you can get either the defense collapsing, get the 3, get a layup, or get to the free throw line.
Murata hands off to Hair, into the paint, the layup, yeah! One more comes. You're off the bench. Missed a pair of free throws a moment ago. Deswar hands it off to their best scorer. That's Osborne. 4 to shoot. Osborne breaking down Murata into the paint. Offensive foul. Marquette looking for the best shot.
They got Carlin with a mismatch down low inside. Just can't get her the ball.
She's got Osborne on her back. Instead with 7 to shoot. The scoop tipped. And the rebound down to Bestwell.
And you got to foul. You got to foul.
Shot clock is off it, so
people want to talk about who scores the most points. Well, sometimes it's the little things that happen. You got to credit number 35, Cameron Brown. She can't get the rebound, but she tips it back, and that allows UCLA to have this possession, get fouled, and get to the free throw line.
She has been the X factor for UCLA in the second half and overtime. Rice's free throws makes it a 6-point lead, still a 2-possession game. Marquette's just got to get a shot up here. This is Hair. Bounces away. Conti tips it. Conti fighting, bumped, fouled. 9.3 to go in overtime. She needs is essentially one. That makes it a 3-possession game, and there's just not enough time. Defeated South Dakota State in the quarters. Trampled Tennessee, the ranked balls yesterday. With an 8-point lead in overtime. About to be crowned champs. One more defensive play. UCLA, the battle for Atlantis champs. An overtime winner.
That's a terrific battle by